Stefan Banach was an original member of the Lwów School of Mathematics and founder of modern functional analysis. Today's Google Doodle celebrates Stefan Banach, one of the 20th century most influential mathematicians. Banach was an original member of the Lwów School of Mathematics and founder of modern functional analysis. The doodle, which marks the day on which he officially became a professor, shows an illustration of his face surrounded by numbers. Here is everything you need to know about him. Who was Stefan Banach? Banach was born in Krakow, which was then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, on March 30, 1892. He never knew his mother, and his father sent him to be raised by a family in the city. Banach was interested in maths from a young age. He used to solve problems during breaks and after school with his best friend, Witold Wiłkosz, who also went on to become a famous mathematician. When the First World War broke out, Banach was excused from military service due to his left-handedness and poor vision. During the war he met Hugo Steenhuis, one of the most celebrated mathematicians of the time, in Krakow, and Steenhuis became fascinated with him and his abilities, given that he was largely self-taught. Steenhuis was an early founder of game and probability theory, but called Banach his greatest scientific discovery. They began working together and in April 1919 officially founded a society together that became the Polish Mathematical Society. Steenhuis introduced Banach to his future wife, Lwów, and to many influential professors who helped kickstart his career. With the help of Steenhuis' academic connections, Banach founded modern functional analysis, an entirely new branch of mathematics. Many concepts are named after him, including Banach spaces, Banach algebra, and the Banach-Steenhuis theorem. The group founded the Lwów School of Mathematics, in what is now known as Lwów. They began publishing their own journal, Studia Mathematica, which was largely devoted to functional analysis. After Poland was invaded by the Nazis and Soviet Russia during the Second World War, Banach, who had connections with Soviet mathematicians, was made to learn Ukrainian to be allowed to continue his studies. Towards the end of the war he moved back to Krakow, but he was diagnosed with lung cancer in January 1945. He died in August that year. What is functional analysis? Functional analysis is a branch of mathematics, the core of which is formed by the study of vector spaces endowed with some kind of limit-related structure. Differentiation and integration, which are taught in schools, are examples of functional analysis. Britannica describes it as a branch of mathematical analysis dealing with functionals, or functions of functions. It adds, it emerged as a distinct field in the 20th century, when it was realized that diverse mathematical processes, from arithmetic to calculus procedures, exhibit very similar properties. A functional, like a function, is a relationship between objects, but the objects may be numbers, vectors, or functions. Groupings of such objects are called spaces. Differentiation is an example of a functional because it defines a relationship between a function and another function, its derivative. Integration is also a functional. Functional analysis focuses on classes of functions, such as those that can be differentiated or integrated. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more news.